Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another clean with me video, and today's agenda is to tackle my camping stuff. It's a big mess and we're going camping next weekend. So I kind of want to get it ready and organized, and also I just need to redo the situation, and then also this. I'd like to get rid of and collect everything over there because this is also my home gym, so I would like to have a little bit more floor space for that, so I want to get rid of this here. So that's on today's agenda. Before we get started, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Stacy and I post travel, Disney, or like camping videos depending on what's going on. One of those once a week. And right now I'm working on my carnival celebration series, and my current time right now, my next video for that is going to be our embarkation day for the carnival celebration. So I will have that linked below because this should be up after that is up, and I'll actually just link the whole playlist. And I post my fitness journey every single week, and I just started week 2 of my next 8-week training block, so I'm super excited to see where progress goes from there. If you missed it, I'll link my 6-month update progress of my journey so far since I started posting my videos back in October, and of course these clean with me videos. So 3 videos a week, and my goal is to reach 500 subscribers by the end of July, and I'm about halfway there. So if you like any of that content, please consider subscribing to my channel and help me achieve that goal. I am also a NASM certified personal trainer and nutrition coach, which I don't do a whole lot with that right now. I do eventually want to do follow along videos on YouTube, but for now that's just not in the workload because 3 videos a week right now plus another job is a lot. So, and then I am also a Dream Vacations travel advisor. So if you need help planning a cruise, Disney park vacations, and group trips, then I can absolutely help you with that. And all my information will be linked down below. I started this series just so that I can make sure that I am getting random things done. A couple weeks ago, I did a repotting my plants video because I needed to do that and I had been putting it off. And now we're doing this, tackling this space because I've been putting it off, and it actually needs to get done sooner rather than later, so I'm not scrambling when we're actually packing up to go camping. I started this so that I can hold myself accountable, and that way if you needed a buddy to get some stuff done, we can just, get stuff done together, put me on the background, pretend we're on FaceTime, whatever. Helps you get done all the things you might be procrastinating. So, because I get it. I've been procrastinating literally everything lately. So I'm trying to get myself out of that. What better way to hold myself accountable than to post it on the internet? And I'm sure it could help somebody else. So I am gonna get into it. Like I said, I have a lot of camping stuff. So let me show you. I'm gonna take it off the tripod real quick. Okay, so this is all camping stuff. I mean, we have furnace filters, which we use like the furnace for like maybe 2 months of the entire year where I live. So we just have this box, and we change them every single season because they're the the lowest air, the most airflow, if you will. And then we've got shelving back there, which I don't like how any of this is because I feel like there's not enough space. And then I have like plant supplies and stuff that I think I want to take out of here. You can kind of see some of it like back there. I can't even get to it, so I'm going to take it out of here and put it in my office. And then we have this thing here, which I want to get rid of completely. And all of that mostly came with the house, so we haven't touched it. So we might as well get rid of it completely. And I just want to have a different organization system so that I can use this floor space for my gym area and then rearrange. And I want to get one more piece of equipment that right now we do not have space for in this current gym orientation. So that is the plan. We've got some trash cans. I'd like to hang up something for that, but I'm not sure if that's going to be on today's agenda or not. We'll see exactly how much I go. Obviously, we also have to make it easily accessible for the attic space, which we don't store stuff up there. It's just in case we need like some type of maintenance up there. And then we have our furnace in here, and then the water heater back behind there. So there's a lot going on in this corner. So I just want to get everything moved and reorganized. So that's going to be a feat in itself, to be honest. So let me put this back on the tripod and then we'll get started. Okay, so I have cleared out this space. I need to do something with these boxes of coffee. I work for a coffee company, so when product ends up being out of date or close to out of date, I have to take it out of the stores, and then I get to keep it or throw it away or donate it. So I keep what I want, donate the rest. And I've compiled a good collection here. So that needs to be organized way better than in these boxes. So that's done. Now I just need to figure out how to reorganize all of the stuff here back in that same space. So I need to brainstorm and figure it out. So here we go. Okay, so I think what the plan of attack is going to be is to omit the shelving completely, or maybe just one or two of them. Not sure yet, but omit some of the shelving and then just stack the tubs over here between the water heater and the furnace and keep the stuff I need accessible for next weekend when we go camping, easily accessible, which shouldn't be too hard because this is when we take, this is when we take, this is when we take, this bedding we take, because I have a Ford Transit Connect and it can fit a like twin frame with a full-size mattress in there, so we sleep in there, and then the frame that I have is up like 16 inches tall, so I can stack these underneath it. So I think that's going to be the start. And I have an extra tub, so any of these other miscellaneous things I can toss in there if I need to. So so here's what I got so far. Everything here is stuff we take camping. This is just extra sleeping bags, which I probably should have put these things, this blanket and these sheets, in that bin, but we're going next weekend. So when we come back, after I wash them, I'll store them in. So all of this is stuff that we use for camping. And then this is backpacking stuff. Pretty much everything we have for backpacking is stored in our backpacks, except for our bear can, which is inside in our pantry with really old food in it that needs to be thrown away. Anyway, and then this bottom tote is like a bunch of extra miscellaneous things. So I have this organized now, and it'll be easy to get to for next week. Now, my dilemma is, how do I figure out this situation? This I moved from over there, and the one behind it, I don't like having it anymore. I can move all of my plant stuff inside. I'm not worried about that, but I'm just not sure how to organize anything else. So I'm going to brainstorm a little bit and figure that out. Okay, I think the first thing I need to do is get rid of my plant stuff, move this to a different location, and then decide what I'm keeping from the shelf behind and whatever. Then I can figure out how I'm organizing it from there. So yeah, that is going to be the first portion of figuring out that, because I want it gone and I want it condensed a lot so I can put it over here instead. Would much rather have it organized that way, because majority of the things that we have up here we don't touch. So it needs to be thrown away / condensed into less space and or relocated to a whole new spot. So yeah, I'm gonna move my plant stuff inside and do all of that. Okay, now I'm gonna work on sorting through all of this, see where that goes. There's quite a bit of stuff here that I have no idea what to do with. And some of it I'm like, what if we need one day? But we haven't touched it in however many years we've had the things. Why are we keeping it? So, here we go. progress has been made so far. Let me show you. I've got everything on here was on here. Now I need to get rid of that. I think it's just gonna go outside for now. And then all the camping stuff. Now I just need to figure out what else I am doing with a bunch of other stuff. So not too bad, and progress has been made, and that's pretty awesome. And I can get rid of this shelving thing here so that we can potentially get another piece of gym equipment if I can get this rearranged better. So that feels good to have all of that kind of condensed down into this one space. I wish we had a better storage system, but we don't have money to like buy anything right now. So it would be nice to maybe have some like shelves mounted on the wall here or something. I don't know, but that is the only thing I don't like about our house is the storage in this house is literally non-existent. Our our holiday decorations are under our bed because there's nowhere else to store them. And I have a ton of craft stuff in my office closet, and we just have a litter box in another closet. So I've got progress made. I'm definitely gonna have to have my husband help me with the shelf here to get it taken down and out. But yeah, I am pretty happy with the progress I've made so far. I will update you guys once it's done. I don't know if I'm gonna have much of like the gym stuff changed. That may be a whole separate video when I go to rearrange in here. But for right now, this is the progress I've made. Okay, so I just kind of have all of our coffee down here, dog's bed, and then in those baskets here, yoga mat towels, yoga or random small little fitness accessories. And then this is like random filming stuff. And I kind of move that whole bin as I use it throughout the house. So yeah, I think this is another ball. A bigger ball than the one I have been using in my past couple of videos, my fitness journey videos. That is all. I still have to move this shelf here, but I need my husband's help, and he's not able to help me right now because he's working. So that is fine. And yeah, I like how I finally have pretty much everything over here kind of all contained, and we can get rid of this shelf here. So literally everything from here all the way back in our garage is gym stuff, and we can still easily access some of this stuff. Eventually, I do want to put like something on the wall to hang up the lawnmower and the weed whacker, but today's not the day. I am pretty much done with this project. I'm over it. I did enough work for it for now. So that feels pretty good. So I'm going to end this video here. I'm not sure how long it is. I did obviously do a bunch of clips of me moving stuff, organizing, all of that, which I will probably just have set to music. So I hope you got something done that you have been putting off and were able to get something cleaned or laundry put away, or you found a little corner of your house or your home that needed to be reorganized and you got it done that you've been putting off. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already to help me achieve my goal of 500 subscribers by the end of July, and we're at the end of May at time of filming this. So I've got 2 months to get there, and I hope that you join our corner of the internet, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.